All right, everyone, we'll go ahead and get started with Manager Bud Black. Danielle, why don't you start us off?
What went into the decision to take Chi out after 3 innings today?
Well, a couple things, Danielle. I thought that, Chi was coming off a little bit of a extended absence. He threw 2 2/3, down in Arizona. He threw like 40 pitches, then he threw another like 15 in the bullpen to finish up to build a little stamina. I thought in a perfect world, he could get to 75 pitches if his performance was there. I thought that, coming through the lineup where it was and some of the swings that they had against him the first time around with that group with Grisham, Myers, and with a day off tomorrow with a pretty fresh bullpen. I didn't want him to go out there in the fourth, give up a hit or two, and then have to bring somebody in to clean that up. I wanted to give as many guys out of that bullpen a clean inning. And they just started in the fourth. That was my thought.
And it was a long day for the bullpen. How would you evaluate how they did today?
I thought overall they threw the ball fine. Today was a good day to hit. I think the ball was flying. It was warm. The last day of a series. Overall, I thought we go down the line and we'll go backwards. I thought Daniel was crisp. Gave up a blooper there to Kim. Got Frazier to pop up, punched out one of the best players in the game, and got a pop up to one of the best players in the game also. So Daniel was good. I thought Gilbreath was outstanding. I thought he was, maybe the key to, that game coming in the seventh with 1 out, doing 1 2/3, pretty clean inning. The only hiccup was that leadoff walk to Cronenworth, but I thought he threw the ball great. Yancey gave us 2 good innings. I thought Kinley was a little bit off today. That's why I was a little quick with him to go to Gilbreath. Bowden gave us an inning, made a bad pitch to Myers. But overall, they held the fort. They really did. We had, Trevor extended the lead, but overall, the 5 guys who pitched, they got, they got punched a little, but they put their dukes up and responded back with, some swings of their own. So I thought they did a nice job.
Hey, and also you guys were able to clip a couple of home runs. Dom's home run off of Arietta seemed like he was really on that pitch. If you could comment on that one, and also the Trevor one, which was a bump.
Yeah, I think with Arietta through Dom, breaking balls of Dom. One was a called strike at the start of the at bat, and then Dom swung through a break. It's like a slur of curve. For the second strike. I think Arietta tried to do that again, but he hung it. He hung it in the middle, and Dom spread it up. So that was a good swing. Trevor, Chris Matt, he has an assortment of off-speed pitches, and the ball moves. I think he got a good look at a fastball, at Chris Matt's fastball, and squared it up. Coming off a couple change-ups and a breaking ball that he laid off, he got a fastball that looked to be middle in, and he barreled it, smoked it. That was big.
Thanks, buddy.
That gave us a 3-run lead, which was.
I'll go to Kevin Henry and then finish up with Larry Patrick. Kevin, go ahead.
I just wanted to ask you about Connor and Garrett. There's the miscommunication out in San Francisco in the outfield, but they both seem like guys who are really adapting to their outfield roles and growing in them game to game, it seems like.
Well, agree. That was a tough break for us in San Fran. I think we cleaned that up through discussion, but we talked through it. Giddy, who works with the outfielders, I caught up with Hampy and Connor, and more importantly, Hampy and Connor caught up on that situation. Oracle Park's a loud park. The wind was blowing. It's tough sometimes to take your eye off the ball. At times, the other outfielder can't hear the other guy call because of the crowd noise. But to your point, Connor's working his butt off at both first and third to, improve on his defense. and it's showing. It really is. I mean, we've seen that with Crone here at the second half. We've seen it with other guys here over time that, the repetitions, the work, the process to get better is paying off. And he made, a couple good plays this series. A really big play going to his right, that fly ball that he caught, late in the game. That was big. Every out's important as we move forward, as you get into the 7th, 8th inning. So Connor's doing great. He'd probably like to have a couple more those at bats back today, but that's part of baseball. If you don't help with the bat on a given day, you can help definitely with the glove.
Thanks, buddy.
Go to Larry, then we have actually one from Owen too. Larry, go ahead.
Yes, buddy. It's just really unusual. And of course it didn't hurt us, but how do you explain 4 umpires, not a one of them seeing that foul ball off the bat of Cronenworth?
Well, the home plate umpire obviously is, the guy who initially makes that call. I mean, from our vantage point, we thought we heard the foul ball, but sometimes an umpire, whether it's off the hand, off the wrist, off the forearm, off the bat, off the glove, ticking the glove, it's sometimes non-distinguishable for them, and that might have been the case today with David. He's a great umpire, really is. But I love the fact that they got together and talked about it. And maybe the base umpires are just a little bit too far away. But that's part of what goes on in this game with umpiring. And we have to absorb it as players and coaches. And Gilbreath, walked Cronenworth, but made a good pitch to get Nola on the pop up to third. He absorbed the count change. It would have went to 1-2 instead of 2-1, but that happens, and it happens in our game. It happens in all sports.
We'll go to Owen to finish up, and we got to get to Chi. Owen, go ahead.
Hey, buddy. I hope I missed the first question, so I hope I'm not repeating one. But you guys win the season series, and get a sweep. What's it mean for this team, to do that against a team like the Padres, who came into this series with in position for a playoff spot? Do that at this time of the season.
Well, I'd like to think that our guys, and I do think it, and I know they think it, that we can play with anybody. When you throw our starting pitchers out there against the opponent, we feel good about our chances with that group. I think our bullpen at times can match up with other teams' bullpen in a bullpen game. Where we fell short a little bit is on the offense, but our offense at home has been good, right? We've chronicled that. Now it's a matter of, taking, a lot of those same at-bats we take here and take them on the road. Again, we got to put the ball in play more, cut back our strikeouts, cut down our chase, and take that on the road when we play other contending teams. And it's a great barometer for us to have series like this to gain confidence that we can play with anybody. And that's what our expectation is. It's what the players' expectation is for sure.
Great.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thanks.